Too blessed to be stressed.
Welcome, Gyrene Nation, to your second episode of the third season, our 64th episode total. And this week we have Tyler Rosser, Associate AD and Head Women's Soccer Coach, as co-host. Coach, off to a great start, winning record so far.
Yep.
Tell us a little about that.
Yeah, thank you so much. Well, we've had some ups and downs, honestly. I think we had some games that we thought we could have done better in, and then there's some games that we've dominated, and we're grateful for those. But every week's a learning experience. We have a very young team. We're starting 5 freshmen out of 11, sometimes 6 if you include our goalkeeper. So every week's a good learning experience. Watch the film, get a little bit better. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with where we're at right now.
Fantastic. We're going to have more on women's soccer later in the broadcast. But first, let's talk about this upcoming football game, which is going to happen 2 days from today. The focus of practice this week is really taking to heart the lessons learned from Saturday, continuing to perfect what we do so that we're ready to handle whatever Cumberland does.
If you're a fast team, you still got to play physical. Football's a physical game. If you're not physical, you're likely not to succeed. So I think we got to match their physicality, but also play with our speed, play with our athletes also. But yeah, you got to be physical no matter what.
They're going to try to run their stuff. They're going to try to run the ball, get the ball to their playmakers. They're just going to run the ball down our throat. So I think we just got to be ready for it.
They have some guys. They got some transfers, some old transfers, some linebackers and defensive linemen. So, but it's nothing new to us. Last year we played a lot of good defensive linemen. We just played some good defensive linemen. So I'm confident in the O-line and what we're going to be able to do on Saturday.
Yeah, I definitely feel like early in the year, whenever we get those travel games in, it's a really cool thing to do because we all get a bond over smaller different things, maybe talk about the places that we've been, see all these people that have been over in this area, and it's a really cool experience.
Big country music guy, Morgan Wallen, Bailey Zimmerman, Toby Keith, legend. Yeah, big country music guy.
No, I can't tell you. I know it's like some artists like Blake Shelton and all those guys, but I don't listen to it, no.
I don't know any country like that.
Actually, older rock. I like Nirvana a lot, so yeah, but maybe I'll delve into that when I get there.
All right, do it.
Looking back at week 1, certainly a tough loss, but man, what an atmosphere. Gyrene Nation in full effect at the game. The crowd was fantastic. The energy was fantastic. And there were a few highlights out there on the field. Right here, freshman linebacker James Kingsbury with a big sack. Rashad Orr, one of the fastest players on the team, also physical here. Overall, some plays in there, just got to string them together for a full game.
Yeah, we definitely learned a lot from this experience. We kept fighting, which I'm proud of. A lot of freshmen stepped up. Like, shout out to James Kingsbury, our Mike linebacker. He got a lot of good tackles today. Pressure was on the quarterback. It's a learning experience. We're gonna take this, look at the film, tackle better is one of the points that Coach Gilmore just said. Got to tackle better on the defense. I'm sure Coach Pat's going to take the offense. They're going to look at the film and they're going to get better and look at the keys that ultimately lost us the game. But we'll learn from this and we'll be ready for Cumberland and Tennessee.
Well, it's great to see your brother next to you. He's not quitting. So when you see he's not quitting, I'm not going to quit either. And that's the sort of camaraderie our defense has. So I feel like when everybody has energy all game long, no matter what the score is, we're gonna win games, and that's what we're gonna do this season.
That last interview right there, James Kingsbury from Chicagoland, freshman, big impact right off the bat, top tackler on the team, had a sack as well. But let's not forget about Rashad Orr, who got Defensive Player of the Week for the conference, forced fumble that he also recovered. He also had a blocked extra point. Coach, let's talk about tonight. You got Faulkner coming to town. What are the keys to this game?
Well, to be honest with you, we haven't really scouted them yet. But I think
we're taping this show on Monday.
Yes, exactly. So, but I think for us, I noticed on Saturday that we didn't have a lot of width when we were in the attacking phase, and we had just come off a stretch where we had 4 games in 1 week, and so I could notice even though we're a high pressing team, our high press was a little bit slower than it typically is. So I'd like to press a little bit faster. I'd like to have more width in the attacking phase and play our game. I think we'll have a nice 3 days leading up to the game, which will be nice. Last week we only had 1 training session in between all of those 4 games, and so having 3 sessions under under our belt, having a couple ice baths under our belt, I think should do well. Plus, we'll be out under the lights at Gyrene Field on Thursday evening, so that's always a nice atmosphere too.
So it sounds like press, width, recover.
You got it.
Here we go.
Yep.
But Coach, as always, so much more to the team than just the sport. Talk to us about where you guys are in the whole faith cultivation.
Oh, certainly. Well, one thing I'm really excited about as a whole department this academic year is this idea of a campus huddle, and it's an opportunity for the student athletes to come together once a month and encounter Jesus together, hear from a student athlete, their testimony, hear about a scripture passage, and discuss it in small groups. And so I think one of the things we've been doing as a team, along with the other teams on campus, is getting these team huddles off the ground. And the first one we had, they opened up a little bit, but the second one we had a lot of just great conversation, a lot of authenticity, deeper sharing than I had really hoped. And so I was really, really pleased with that. So I'm really excited about our team huddles. Our player-led Bible study is going to get off the ground this upcoming weekend. And that's just always the forefront of our program, is just playing for the Lord. So really excited about that.
And then to bring it back to the field, you don't open conference play till October. So talk to us about the importance of these non-conference matches.
Certainly. So we want to, every single game we go out in that 90-minute stretch, the point of the game is to win it. And at the same time, there's a both-and element there where you're learning and you're growing and you're watching the film. And so we really want to hit our stride in those conference games. By the time we come October, get healthy. We have some injuries right now we're kind of nursing. But every time we play, we're just going out and we're learning from the previous game, and then we're learning from that one. But I'm grateful we have about a month left so we can prepare and everything. But it'll be a gauntlet once we get there. Sun Conference is always very tough.
Indeed it is.
Yes, it is.
Now let's turn to some of our plays of the week. Cooper Husky, thank you.
An outstanding kill by number 6. Greta Heine.
Over to Dalton. Dalton with it. Dalton takes a shot. Save. Rebound. Scores! Ali Burgess with the goal there for the Gyrene. And Ave Maria takes a 1-0 lead. Pocket, he'll give to Saunders, leads Saunders away, and he's met ball on the ground. Who's got it? Looks like the Gyrenes have it. Rashad Orr with the forced fumble and the fumble recovery. He's fired up there. The Gyrenes get a turnover, their first of the season. The Gyrenes had 3 Sun Conference Players of the Week this week, with Rashad Orr being named the Football Defensive Player of the Week after recording his first career block, forced fumble, and fumble recovery. Mateo Rolone was named Men's Soccer Offensive Player of the Week after recording the first hat-trick in program history in 3 years to the day on September 6th against Warner. Lastly, Claire Robleski was named the Women's Soccer Offensive Player of the Week after netting 3 goals herself, 2 against Thomas on Monday, September 1st. It was her 5th career multi-goal game. Now back to Gyrene Nation.
Thank you, Cooper Husky, for your plays of the week. And of course, football didn't get the result we wanted last Saturday, but what an atmosphere that the band and the dance team bring at halftime. We're going to hear from both of them, but Trenton O'Neill really has built that band up to a point where they are something to see. I mean, people come to watch them. And of course, the dancers, they do compete as well, and you can see that in how they approach this.
Tremendous buy-in from both groups, and even though Trenton, to be honest with you, he has a smaller band, but you wouldn't know it when you're listening to it. The music, the sound they bring is phenomenal, and they have just tremendous buy-in this year after speaking with him and Cameron, so it was a great opportunity to see them.
New season and new team and lots of new energy also. It's the 5th year of the AMU Marching Band, and we're growing. We brought on a new assistant director this year, so our staff growing as well, and you can see it in what we're doing on the field, from the technique of the drill to the sound to the music. We're just bringing the spirit.
Overall, our routine's been really good. We started our season just about 2 weeks ago, so we had to throw together a routine for this first home game, and it went great. I couldn't be more proud of our performance. All the girls did amazing, and our new girls have been adjusting really nicely, so I couldn't be more proud.
And again, tremendous thank you to both the band and the dancers. The dancers, tremendous choreography, synchronization. It's really impressive.
It is.
Right? Now, keys to the game for football, right? We play Saturday night up in Tennessee. It's the first ever trip for the Gyrene's football program to Tennessee. We're playing Cumberland. Haven't played them since 2018. They are still a top team. They just came off a huge win against Reinhardt, which is a perennial power throughout an NAIA. Similar to last week, very fast, very physical. So keys to the game for us, obviously we got to be able to match the physicality and speed and prevent the explosive plays, right? So that's number 1. Number 2, got to be able to travel well, right? And number 3, they come from everywhere on defense, and I mean everywhere. So being able to handle the pressure, big deal. And with that, we say goodbye. Final words, Coach Rosser.
God bless. Let's have a great Gyrene week.